I'm Zane Adlam. I'm the Creative Pastoral Care Director of Young 66.
My name is Julia Head, and I am a director, and I also run Young 66 with Zane. Joined Bristol Old Vic Young Company when I was 17, and I did a couple of shows with them, and then I left school and I moved to Bristol, and I did Made in Bristol. And when I was in Made in Bristol, I learned about what a director was, basically.
That's true. And how did you get into the building?
I did a 3-month placement when I was at drama school, and I was in the engagement department and had a wonderful time there, but it became apparent that my skill set was more for a rehearsal room. So I did my placement, and then I went back to drama school, and then I came back and then started Made in Bristol in September.
Which is a scheme that is run by the Bristol Old Vic, which is kind of like a completely practical theatre making course that you can do between the ages of 18 and 25.
Through Made in Bristol also, what I think is a really important thing to mention is that you get to do assisting. And I think that's where, for me, where it really becomes...
Learn how to do facilitating.
Yeah, you learn how to facilitate. That's why I found my feet as a facilitator, and I realised it's something that I'm really interested in and I really
good
enjoy
at
doing. Yeah, and thanks.
It's true.
Yeah. We found there was a need for kind of bringing more human beings into the Bristol Old Vic.
Yeah, and it came out of like a desire to make work with people that hadn't engaged in the building before.
Yeah.
And so we went and worked in lots of different areas of Bristol and with lots of other people that hadn't been to the theatre before. And then we did this amazing project with these amazing young people. And then it was kind of like, so then what do we do now? And from that, Young 66 was born.
I'm Leanna Cottrell.
It's Max Westcott.
My name's Kieran Anthony Graham.
My name is Tabo Kona.
I performed at the Tobacco Factory and I did the show Pigeon English. And Julia ended up coming through and she just liked the show.
We gave an opportunity to some students to make a show here at the Bristol Old Vic on main stage. So we made it the show every Wednesday after school. And I just remember being like, I want to do it all over again. I just want to do it.
I got brought in as a choreographer for a show that the Young 66 was doing. It was the first Young 66 show, and now I'm here all the time.
And I saw this poster on my school wall for drama club after a Wednesday, and I went there, and then it was actually the Bristol Old Vic.
A lot. Like, I couldn't imagine what the industry was like if I didn't come here.
It puts you in a place where you're not going to speak to people your own age or mix with people you don't really mix with. So it gives you like social skills.
You create your own shows, so you learn like what you like to do, what you don't like to do.
Some of these distractions that people might get nowadays, it's like those aren't effective as much when you have something to just like put tunnel vision on, if that makes any sense. I had a place to always be myself. It's like growing up and stuff like that. You've always got a place like here to just be yourself, and it's just like a safe space for you.
The industry is set up in such a way that means that a very specific person has a very clear route into the building and into then making theatre. And I think that's an amazing route for a very small group of people. And if somebody doesn't fit on that path,
they're reluctant to even try or attempt to even explore the ending of the path.
That's right. And what it means is that then you like have a whole generation of like young people who are amazing, creative, like exciting, fizzy minds who get lost because they don't think that path is for them.
For what we're doing, there's a lot of young people who don't know who they are or haven't like let down certain walls, but to be able to like perform and let go of stuff, given that privilege is a lot, because when I didn't really know what I was doing, and like I had a lot of walls up as well when I was young, but I managed to like perform and being able to like speak on how I actually feel about certain stuff and people understanding me is amazing. And to be able to like fund that and let more young people come in and experience of like them letting go of frustrations or like them actually speaking to people their age because people understand how they feel it's more stuff about that than like even acting and making a big performance. It's like behind it, the chemistry gets made, and being able to get funded, that happens more and more and more.